What does a day in the life of an unemployed woman in Vietnam look like? What do you think about Vietnamese bread? My name is Jin. I'm 30 years old. I live in Vietnam. And right now, I don't have regular job. Today, I'm going to show you a normal day in my life. And I also tried it for an entire day with only $4. Let's see what I can buy. This morning, I went to the local market, which is $4. First, I bought some vegetables and rice noodles for about $2. Vegetable rice are actually much higher right now because it's the rainy season in Vietnam. During heavy rains, many vegetables can become damaged or waterlogged. Farmers also have a hard time harvesting and transporting their crops. As a result, some vegetables can cost nearly twice as much as they do during the dry season. I used to grow a lot of vegetables at home. Fresh vegetables from your own garden are wonderful, but after about a month, the soil can lose nutrients if you don't improve it. The plants become smaller, grow more slowly, and insects can damage the leaf. Professional farmers have much more experience managing soil, pests, and watering systems. That's why vegetables from local farms are often greener, healthier, and more productive than what many families can grow at home. Many foreigners are surprised by how much fresh vegetables Vietnamese people eat. Vegetables are an important part of almost every meal here. Even so, fresh vegetables are still an important part of everyday meals here. No matter how price change, it's hard to imagine a Vietnamese meal without vegetables on the table. Then, I bought 3 pieces of tofu and 2 loaves of bread for another $2. Tofu is a very common food in Vietnam. It's affordable, high in protein, and can be cooked in many different ways. Many families eat tofu several times a week because it's full nutritious and pocket-friendly. It's made from soybeans and has been part of Vietnamese meals for generations. Many people think tofu is only for vegetarians, but that's not true in Vietnam. Both vegetarians and meat eaters enjoy it regularly. One interesting thing is that fresh tofu is often made early in the morning and delivered to local markets on the same day. Because it's expensive and versatile, tofu remains a popular source of protein for many families. Before going home, I stopped to buy some Vietnamese bread. This is the typical bánh mì stand in Vietnam. You can find places like this almost everywhere, from busy cities to small villages. The bread is baked until the crust is golden and crispy. Many shops display dozens of fresh leaf right in the front of customer. A plain loaf is very affordable, and a full bánh mì sandwich is often one of the cheapest meals you can buy. Despite the low price, it's filling and loved by people from all walks of life. Students, office workers, construction workers, and even tourists all enjoy bánh mì. With these simple ingredients, I have enough food for the entire day. One thing I like about Vietnam is that local markets still make it possible to prepare fresh meals without spending a lot of money. Back home, it's time for breakfast. This is Vietnamese bread. The outside is light and crispy, while the inside stays soft and airy. A traditional banh mi can include patties, pork, beef, vegetables, cucumber, herbs, and chili. Every region in Vietnam has its own version, and every bakery has its own recipe. That's why no two banh mi sandwiches taste exactly the same. For many Vietnamese people, it's a week breakfast before work. For me, it's a simple way to start the day. Some foreigners even call banh mi one of the best sandwiches in the world, and I can understand why. My dogs have a special rule in this house. If I'm eating, they eating too. I don't remember who made that rule, but somehow they enforce it every single day. The moment they hear a food, rabbit or see a bowl, they appear out of nowhere. It's like they have a secret food detection system. After breakfast, it's time to work in the garden. First, I water the plants, then I scrape the yard. My family often grows squared potato leaves and wild spinach. These vegetables are easy to grow and are considered very healthy. During the rainy season, they grow extremely fast. Sometimes it feels like the plants get bigger every day, but during the dry season, things are different. If they are not watered regularly, ants can appear, the young shoots can rot out, and the plants quickly lose their freshness. Gardening looks easy, but keeping vegetables healthy requires daily care. We also have a Jamaican cherry tree in the yard. The shade is wonderful, especially on hot afternoons, but there is one problem. It drops leaves on the top. Some days I have to scrape the yard every time. The bruise is small, very sweet, and has a pleasant smell when ripe. However, if the fruit becomes too bright, insects can sometimes get inside. I don't know if many foreigners have seen this fruit before, but it is quite common in Vietnam. Many families plant this tree for shade. Just be prepared to spend extra time scraping the yard every day. Living at home means there is always something to do. One small task quickly turns into another. Before I know it, an entire morning has passed.